guys, I just want to quickly discuss about this our tradition and African engagement and marriages. We know that we are currently facing a lot of marriage breakdown, marriage divorce. Earlier, people who got married within 2 years or maybe within 6 months, some of the marriages break. Hey guys, what I want to discuss is about our male when we come to get married. These days we have marriages that crash within few months of marriage or maybe few years of marriage. Then we wonder why. We ask our parents have married maybe 30, 40 years, no problem. Some say maybe because of the economic, hierarchy that we have, or maybe because of work. That's not true. In a Western world, they have this ideology that when you want to propose to a lady, that you have to lay down and propose to a lady. I have no problem with that. It's a Western idea, and which is respected. I actually admire some of them. But in African words, Peter Edochie once raised this matter anyway. In African culture, when you want to propose to a lady, don't lay down to propose to a lady as a male. Let the lady lay down when you propose to the lady, or both of you can stand up and propose to a lady. When you lay down as an African man, what happens is that the coverage that you have been taken away from you. That means that marriage is not valid. The marriage takes time to last. It takes a lot to last. But when you stand up and the lady lay down, or maybe both of you stand up, you propose her, that marriage have to go, because that means the authority that you have still remain there. Authority, I mean, I'm not talking about hitting or say no. There's this naturally born authority that have a coverage. African people, we tend to imitate a lot of things, but there's some things that you don't need to let go. Eric just proposed. So Eric just proposed to Miss Ibu's stepdaughter. Normal, let me put it that way. So when I saw him let down, I said, "This guy have never learned." It was such a disturbing thing to see that our African men, you lay down. I have teach about this. Laying down does not mean that you love the lady. Does not mean that you respect her. Does not mean that you actually romantic. Laying down is a Western way of their own appreciation. And many Africans, you should not imitate what is not your part of you. Yes, we'll learn a lot of things. Some of us say we have, we are educated and we are that. But when you say you're educated, you see the average marriage in Nigeria is like last maybe 2 years before breakdown. Now, the divorce rate in Nigeria is about 65% for newly married people, which is alarming. And why this happened is because of what we saw Eric laying down, and this one again, they just lay down to propose. This is Western ideology. Let's go back to the normal way. You take a lady out, both of you can sit in the chair, you engage her. You can take her to the normal, fine garden and engage her. Then that would be fine. We should stop this ideology which is not favorable to us. Go back to the normal way, because Africans, we have this thing within us that makes us to respect marriage. And in the marriage, we respect our partner, we respect our wife, and we respect our husband. And husband should also maintain that coverage that you have over women. And wife should also maintain that protection that she have over male. But when a man decide to lay down, that means you surrender. If you think about that, I don't know if you have watched rugby league. When rugby league player lays down, that means he have submitted. Actually, the referee have to call it off and say start again. That means of submission. If you have been to the wildlife, when you see a lion came to a unknown zone. Maybe the male lion there wants to attack the lion. Immediately the lion lay down. The male lion know that he have submitted, then he will not attack again. That similar thing, when you are engaging a female and you let down, that means you have submit all your authority. Then when you marry her, you should not be expecting yourself to be the father of the house. You should not expect yourself to act like the male of the house. You have actually given the woman authority over you, plus the authority she have. Then she is expected to act on that way. If she refuses to act on that way, there will be a problem. And then one women should also think, do not allow, mostly in African culture, do not allow the African man to say, I'm laid down to propose you. That's not true. She's giving you what it does not belong to you. Okay, this I've given you two scenarios. You see the lion. When you watch the lion, when you immediately goes to that lion's zone and saw that one is coming, immediately lay down the lion, know that he has submitted. You see, he will tap him. Likewise, if in rugby league, when if somebody fell down, immediately he fell, the referee will say have submitted. Then that's it. If you push that person, you are fouled. So now, guys, that's what submission is all about. I'm telling you guys, Eric, you better learn. Pete Edochie said this. You guys don't take it serious. Although I don't always agree in all things with Pete Edochie, but in this way, he's spot on. We African new generation should learn. We want marriages to last. We want a people to live a good life. We want some side of our culture that is good, African culture that is good. We should hold that area. The side that is not good, we adjust and amend or let it go, eliminate that. We want more marriage to last. I pray, I hope so. But now I came to understand that this proposal, Eric have done this before and it didn't work. Jamie have done this before, it didn't work. Why can't you guys listen? So I'm going to think about it. You guys have to revise this now and begin to stand up to propose to a lady. Or both of you should sit down and propose. It doesn't make anything. But laying down is that you have submitted. And that submission is not of you. When you submit, your coverage is gone. So thank you. And I hope you can give me an example. It's all right. Comment your view. Don't get me mad.